Hello beauties, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie, and in today's video we are going to be learning how to make this puffy sleeve. It's a kind of sleeve that the puff can stand on its own. So if this is what you would like to learn, keep on watching, like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new video. Without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video. Let's go. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. So this is my fabric for the sleeve. I've already cut it out and I folded it into two, and then I folded it into two again because we're going to be needing a pair of sleeve, like as in one for the left hand and one for the right hand. So what I'm doing here is that I'm marking the length of my sleeve, where I want my sleeve to stop, and then afterwards I went ahead to mark out the 1 inch for the seam allowance and the hemming allowance. All right, I added it up, and then after that I am marking my puff extension. I used 4.5 inches for the puff extension. You can use 3, you can use 4, you can use 4.5, depending on how puffy you want it to be. So now I just decided to create my sleeve cap curve now on my original sleeve measurement. I created my sleeve cap curve. That is just to create like a guide for me to work with. And then I measured my sleeve round circumference, and then I connected that. Then once that was done, I'm using my ruler to connect it, and once that is done, I'm going to connect my puff allowance to the sleeve cap that I created earlier. I'm going to join it. I'm just using my free hand to do this. This is very simple, and there's no paparazzi to it. All right, so I'm just going to connect it together like that, cutting it out. So once you cut it out, you can place notch on where the sleeve, the puff allowance and the normal sleeve meets. You can just create a notch if you want to, and then I am cutting out the remaining parts of the sleeve, and voila, we are just done with it. So I'm just creating the wrong and the right side. I'm marking that out. So once that is done, the next thing is to stitch it. Now we are first going to hem the down part of your sleeve with the 1 inch that we added earlier, and then after hemming, we are going to sew that part that I just showed you. So once that was done, this is what I got. I've already hemmed the down part, and then I stitched it on the side also. I used the matching color of thread, so I'm sorry if you cannot see it properly. And now I'm placing a notch at the center of the sleeve cap. So now this is the armhole of the dress that I'm working with. So what I'm going to do is to match up the sleeve on the underarm area, and then from there I'm going to match up the upper part also. So after matching up the upper part, what I'm going to do next is that I am going to start pinning from the down part to the upper part. You need to work with pins because it will make your work smoother and with less error. All right, you cannot outgrow pinning in fashion. If you want a neat finish, you have to pin all the way around. So I'm done pinning, and this is the excess at the top. So for the excess, I am just going to pleat it and pin. While you are pleating, make sure that your pleating does not exceed the cap area. Just make sure that your pleating is just at the cap area, and then while pleating, you should also pin it down for accuracy. All right, so that is what I'm doing now. If you are new to my channel, kindly please click the subscribe button. Thank you. So I'm going to stitch it all the way around, and after stitching, this was the finished look. See the way the puff is standing. This is a very soft fabric and it's still standing like this. So if you use something like an Ankara fabric or a thicker fabric, it's going to stand on its own, but this is going to show when my clients wear it, so it's going to stand on its own when my client wears this. I hope this was helpful. I'm glad that it was. Thank you for watching. Till I see you in the next one. I love you and I care. Bye.